You're such an asshole.
Just so you guys know, me and Elkins might do a podcast later today during the Super Bowl called Not the Super Bowl Podcast. So maybe keep an eye out for that. We're all going to go for a run and relax and enjoy. But just a little heads up there. Let's get to it. It's kind of a lengthier one. Sup, Obi Cappy. You're not my only hope, but you're that angry dude on the internet who helps people with their problems. So I guess you'll do. This is a follow-up request. You help me understand the situation between myself and my home country kinfolk. You have a unique situation. So he does not come from America. He's here now, but he's from a different country. Who I now understand I owe them nothing. Ever since I visited them, there hasn't been any real communication on either side. I'll communicate and reach out when I see fit. Right. And if I recall, we can say they are Muslim, and they wanted you to become Muslim and the culture and this and that. And there was no animosity, none. And I still think, yeah, if, visit your home country. But it'd be like me going back to, well, the Clary family did come from Ireland, but the genetics were the Vikings that had their way with Irish women. Frankly, you found out. But I go to Scandinavia, whatever. I don't want to eat lutefisk. I don't like the cold, and I don't want to wear caribou mittens. I don't really want to have anything to do with Scandinavia, frankly, but I'm not against wow, okay, here's where the Cappies originated from. So you could be friendly and cordial, and it is part of you. Yeah, this is where I'm from. This is where my great, all my ancestors came from this area. Oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of. But you grew up in America. This request is about what you would do in my current living situation, how I should move forward with my mom. Currently living in a major leftist crap hole, which I've lived in my entire life. I'm planning on moving, and my options are Thailand, which logistically due to work might not be practical at this point, or Las Vegas, which I feel is definitely doable. Stop in Vegas for now. Just because you're in the United States, your banking will work. How to drive the highway system here. I would absolutely do Vegas, yes. I plan on taking a few vacation days in the upcoming months to check it out. I've lived in the same apartment my entire life. You definitely need to get out, dude. When I was a teenager, my mom would go to her home country for months at a time and leave me by myself. Where's Dad? Oh, is that another cultural thing? I think it is. Let's not make that mistake now, shall we? I think you're not going to. As I got older and started working, she would take extended trips that lasted at least 9 months. The benefits of this situation was that I gained a degree of independence, and due to the rent being cheap, since it was subsidized for so long, which is no longer the case, I currently pay half of what I normally have to spend on an apartment in this major leftist crap hole. This has allowed me to save up a bit in crypto, which I'm holding on for the long term, will set me up well financially during the next run up. Because of your advice, I pursued a career in IT, and I feel I'm ready to leverage my options and look for a junior role so I can advance my career into cloud computing and make more money. Due to COVID, I've also seen a lot of the flaws of living in this piece of crap city. My point is, I felt the use of this living situation has dried up, and although I haven't seen my mom in 2 years due to the disease, I'm still not truly independent. The apartment isn't in my name, and this place is a glorified storage facility for my mom's crap. I've spoken to her recently about explaining to her my plan, and I can tell she doesn't respect my decision, and it's falling on deaf ears. All I need for her is to come back for 2 weeks to ship all of her stuff, but her rebuttal is to sign the lease for another 2 years and claims I'm being influenced. All right. I'm going to stop right here. Listen to me. Your mom doesn't love you. She doesn't. Abandoning you, essentially, when you were a younger man. I don't know where your dad is. She chooses a father poor, unless your dad is around, and I didn't see that, but it sounds like she just left you alone and the dad isn't around. All right. She loves, and maybe she loves you, but she loves her home country and herself more than you. That's certainly true. But I'm going to say she doesn't love you at all because she is using you. She has crap and stuff she hasn't seen in 2 years. Right. I don't care about the disease or the excuse. All right. I don't know why she has a bunch of stuff. She obviously has done very poorly with her finances. You're still in the same apartment. And now she wants you to pay for it, the storage, I mean, in an overpriced leftist crap hole. And I guarantee you, if you went through that stuff, it probably isn't anything worthwhile. It is probably nothing worthwhile. Maybe some mementos, maybe some, but I guarantee you it's all crap. And by the way, this has nothing to do with your home country or women from that home. That's everyone in the United States. Everyone has crap. And which is very common with American parents, immigrant or not, is they want you to help them when they did not help you. And they really are that self-centered and solipsistic. You need to help me. You need to help me. And there's absolutely no help whatsoever given to the young man or the young one, their children. So you have to accept this fact, and you're being influenced by what? Your own self-interest, your own desire to succeed, your desire to get out of that leftist crap hole and go to a cool place like Vegas. It's not like you're going to go to Vegas to gamble and get drunk and engage in debauchery. You just want to go. You have Switches over there. The big cloud computing. I think it's cloud computing. Switch, isn't that them? Yes, you want to go and make money. You want to support yourself. She doesn't want you to do that. She wants you to basically be Higgins and Magnum PI, a poorly paid, and you're not even getting paid, I bet, by her, to watch over her estate. And her estate, I guarantee you, is not a Ferrari and a really cool house in Hawaii. It's a bunch of junk. Probably a bunch of junk. Sign a lease for 2 years? 2 years? No. Not to go on a long rant, but I don't have the greatest relationship with my mom. No kidding, really. You don't have a relationship with your mom. You don't see her. She also didn't have a good relationship with my older siblings. She's missed out on their childhoods by coming to America and sent my sister to foster care when she was about 13. My sister doesn't acknowledge her as a mom, and my brother, who passed away passed away in 2020. Barely spoke to her after he left in 2005. I'm the only child she raised from birth. No, she didn't. No, she did not raise you. She didn't. Where we go? And due to the things she has said and put me through, I hold a lot of resentment for this woman. You should. And that is outstanding. Resentment for this woman. That is not your mom. That is a woman that's not your mom. That is the most accurate way you've described this person. That is not your mom. That is a woman. Where do we go? I hold nothing against my father, who passed away when that's why. Okay. All right. So maybe, so that's just, man, why is your brother, is there a disease? Dude, go to a doctor. Not that you're ill now, but find out what killed them both. Because if that is, whatever, maybe it was cancer that killed them both. Dude, it's in your blood too. So go get screened. Like tomorrow, like Monday, go find out what bumped them off. Find out if they were both killed, some murdered or whatever. Tragically, there's nothing you could do about that. But like the Clary's, all we got is prostate cancer. That's our specialty. We're really good at it. I'm not good at it yet, but there's hoping. But knowing what I know now, due to the red pill, I would never have married a woman with 2 kids from 2 baby fathers. Oh, okay. Who already had a family. Okay, your mom was a whore too. Not an opinion, describing it. Your mom was a slut. Your mom was a whore. And not in the good way, but in the pejorative bad way. Because of this, I was raised in poverty with an emotionally unstable bipolar woman who did nothing but opt to collect my dad's Social Security and bum off of welfare. Right? Gone, done. Evil woman. Not mom, evil woman. Anonymous. I didn't read this. Really? I can't say. She accused you of something. Oh my God. Leave. Oh, not only is she evil, she's mentally ill. Leave. I think saying things not to waste your time, Cappy, but to really show the case relationship I have with you. No, your relationship. You never talk. You could. I'll tell you this. Never talk to this person again. Never. I was about to say, all right. What you should do is grab the valuable things, put it in storage, or if it's not like a lot, but it's really like it's small, go get an account in a bank and put it at the safety deposit box for her so she could come back to the United States and get it. No, what I would do is just leave it all. Matter of fact, if it was me, and this would be illegal, and I'm not recommending you do it, but if there was something of value, I'd take it as compensation for all the hell she put you through. And I'd go hawk it off, sell it, take the money. I'd go have a good time. I'd put it all on red, or I'd use it to get yourself a hotel or an apartment or something. Maybe a car. You're going to need a car in Vegas. I mean, heck, right now you go to Vegas, they're hiring. What do you want to do? You don't want to drive Uber? Do you want to? You don't have to work in cloud computing. You could just be a waiter. I got a buddy who could line you up with a job. It may not be the most glorious job, but you can afford an apartment with it. Get grounded, get footed. I'm at the point where I don't need to live here, but she is a roadblock because of her stuff being. No, she's not. You say this magical word that women absolutely hate. No. And then you walk around the roadblock and you move on in your life. I've been proactive as possible in selling all my stuff and squaring away things on mine so I can make the move out to Vegas by the end of May. I've also given her 2 options since the last time we spoke. The easy way is for her to respect my decision. We can work together to move everything out of this apartment and we can be on decent terms. Why would you want to be on decent terms with this person? Why would you want to have anything with dude? You come out to Vegas, you don't tell her where you are. You don't get any, you do not tell her where you are. I get a P.O. box. Do not let her know where you are. You leave this person for the rest of your life. This is a horrible person, blood or not. Being proactive. The hard way, she doesn't respect my decision. All of her stuff gets thrown the F out. That's my boy. There you go. I don't care anymore. May it be karma for the way she has treated her children. Although conversations with my aunt showcase my mom claims to love me. No. And I try to forgive due to my mom having trouble. No. Knock it off. Repeat after me. My mom doesn't love me. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. My mom doesn't love me. Repeat after me. My mom probably hates me. 1, 2, 3. My mom probably hates me. Repeat after me. My mom is not my mom. She's an evil woman. My mom is not my mom. She is an evil woman. And look, I know you're an immigrant family, but this applies to so many more, I guess, Native Americans, not Indian Americans, but people born here. There's going to be an increasing trend. I hate to say this. The majority of your parents, not just your mom, but your parents don't love you. Certainly not more than they love themselves. And you got to look at their actions, guys. And I know it's really hard because we're biologically programmed this way, but what do your parents do? Most parents in America, well, maybe they're not like this, where they just abandon you, but most parents do kind of abandon you by shipping you off to daycare, sending you off to the public schools. They make no investments in your long-term ability to support yourself, train yourself, or anything like that. They buy toys and baubles and things and cars before they invest in you. You all better get that through your head. Most of your parents don't love you more than they love themselves. What do you think divorce is? Look at that action. We got kids, okay? I'm not happy with my husband, my wife anymore. You know what you do then? You shut the F up for the sake of the children. You stay married, and when the children are out of high school, then you announce you're getting divorced. Parents do not love their children more than they do themselves in America. They will gladly get divorced. Why? Because they don't care about, okay, how do I put it? They value Not they value. They hate the pain of being in a relationship that they don't want to be in anymore more than they love you. If they didn't, if they loved you more than the pain that they caused themselves by marrying the wrong person, if they loved you more than themselves, they would fake the marriage. I know one couple that did that, and God bless them. God bless them. You're both saints. Most American parents will get divorced and screw the kids. All right. So you're not alone in this boat. Now, your mom is a more extreme example. She's toxic. She's evil. I can't say enough bad things about her. But all of you out there, get that through your head. Your parents don't love you more than they love themselves. Most of them. Right? And if your parents did do that, wait till you all moved out of the house. You're 18, then got divorced. Your parents really love you. And even though they got divorced, you may not like that. You should at minimum respect your folks, but love them both. Because that was very Herculean what they did. Average Americans, we all know what quality and caliber you are. But it was abusive and he was wrong. She was crazy. Oh, y'all shouldn't have gotten married and have kids then. Not my problem. And you know what? It isn't your kids' problems. Both of y'all shut the F up and be nice to each other and keep it together until the kids are out. There you go. Once again, I'm a better parent. Parenting advice from a non-parent. You don't know anything. You don't have kids. Blah, 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 blah. You're right. It still doesn't matter that you're abusing your children. Toopy Tappy, did I just say the truth? Your mom doesn't love you. I don't care about her child. No. We never had a good relationship to begin with. And just like my dad's side of the family, I owe these people nothing. Because of this, I have thought long and hard about not having kids because I don't want to risk repeating the same mistakes my parents made. Good. The fact you care about that means you care more about your children than your mom ever did. So I wouldn't rule it off the table, but you need to get stable first financially. You also need to go live life a little bit, man. Go have some fun. You need a break. You need to get out of that environment. You need to go to Vegas. You need to go hike Zion. You need to go hike Golden Spike Trail. If you do make it out to Vegas, let me know. I'll tell you everything there is to do out there. Get a good job. Just get your own place with your own stuff, your own room, whatever artwork you want or lack of artwork. You need to go and just chill out in the desert for a while and have a little bit of good times. Not too much. Don't get debauched in Vegas. But yeah, I won't worry about women just yet or children. Once I hit Vegas, I will get a vasectomy. And although part of me would like to have a family due to me missing out on being raised in a traditional household, I feel I don't have the mental framework due to not coming from one myself. Well, hold off. If you want kids, look, give yourself some time to repair and recover. For a rare instance, I'm going to recommend you don't get the vasectomy. All right? Because if you want to have kids, it might be 10 years before you recover. But then the 10 years might go by. You get your life together. You're like, okay, you're done with the pain. You figured it all out. You might make a great dad. What if you meet a really great girl and she wants to have kids and deep down inside you want to have kids? Be like, oh, no, I got to have a vasectomy because I lived in fear of my mom. I get it as a family due to me missing out on being raised in a traditional household. I feel I don't have a mental framework due to not coming from one myself. Instead, I opt to have no allegiance to either side of my family and will walk my own path as a single bachelor, focus on stacking paper and traveling to different countries. There it is. There it is. That's exactly what you need to do. Exactly. What would Cappy do in my situation? What you're doing? I go to Vegas. Is a relationship like this worth salvaging? No. Or should I walk away from my mom entirely? Yes. Her main source of income is building up an apartment complex that was passed down to her by her mom. Really? That she'll mostly pass down to me. No. She will have no money. She will borrow against that there will be no asset there left. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Leave. Go. Leave. Due to my feelings of her, however, I don't want anything to do with her that would keep me beholden to her, whether that be while she is alive or after she's dead. You mentioned a therapy service before, which when I have a little more disposable income, I consider. Yes, histherapist.com, Dr. David Maloney. I recommend him. After I've truly been on my own for a while, I'll be better able to determine how I should go about communicating with both sides of my family. All right. Thanks as always, dipshit. All right. Yes, here's what Cabby would do. I would immediately leave. And I would not grab her things of value to hawk later for money, because then she'll come after you, might file a police report. You want nothing to do with this cancerous woman. Nothing. It is over. There's no rekindling. There's no, she goes through therapy and comes back. Like you, I would go so far as to change your name so she can't find you. And I don't know how you go about doing that. But leave tomorrow. Pack up your stuff. Well, don't leave tomorrow. Get to Vegas as soon as you can. And if you want, I think you can just go online and start searching for jobs that will get you there. Like you can get there. I do have a couple contacts in Vegas. So if you're like looking to work at the casinos, some kind of just job so you can pay for food, clothing, rent, and shelter, the basics. I was going to say you can get really cheap rent in Alphabet City, but that ain't nice part of town, but it's cheap. It's cheap. But I get to Vegas, find a job, get to Vegas. I don't care if you got to take a bus. Bus will cost you too much anyway. Get a Spirit flight to Spirit from your crappy leftist crap hole to Vegas. One way should be actually pretty cheap. If you know how to drive a car, if you got a car, you're going to drive. I go over there, get your your Nevada driver's license, Uber, deliver pizza, whatever. You can make money out there. You can live out there. Small little crap hole. You just have to rent. Cheap. Maybe run it past me where you're going to live first, though. You don't want to be in Alphabet City. And then start your life. And then just go have some fun in Vegas. Go do some hiking. Maybe pick up motorcycle riding. But get out. And you never talk to this woman again. You can talk to your family. Your family seems friendly. Maybe they don't seem to disrespect you. They're probably happy. Oh, hi, how you doing? They're friendly. But your mom is gone. Never again. Never, ever again talk to this evil woman. Yeah. And then you know what? All you owe her, I'm not signing the lease. Like this is after you got your stuff and you're ready to move out. Like you got your backpack and before you unplug your laptop from the wall, you send an email. I'm leaving. You could sign the lease. Come get your crap. Goodbye. Done. Gone. And then what you need to do is you need to go out there and find out. It's not that people are going to treat you nice. They're just not going to treat you like crap. That they're going to treat you with at least basic public courtesy and civility. And then, which is hard, you might find some good friends. You might find a good girl. You might want to have kids. Like, oh, dang, I got that vasectomy. But I won't worry about, don't do the vasectomy right now because you're in no condition to date. And you know that. So you're not going to have the risk of having an accidental oopsie baby. So don't worry about that. Get out, get a break. You're going to need at least a year. Chill out. Vegas is going to be really nice. This is about the time, early to mid and late spring is when Vegas is really nice. Get a job, drive Uber, make some money. Hopefully you go work in cloud computing, which again, I think is Switch. And then you'll have a whole new life. And your life has been such crap for so long that anything is going to seem better. So you don't even need a one bedroom. You can maybe rent a room. Do me a favor. Email me first before you start signing leases. Or maybe you just do Airbnb or like a month-to-month lease so you're a little bit mobile. I can tell you what parts to avoid. But yeah, and even if it's not the greatest parts of Vegas and you have a job you don't really like, it's going to be better than what you got now, man. And then, I do month-to-month. You find a job you think you're making good. Okay, cool. Then maybe you go to Thailand. Wait for winter. Then you go to Thailand. But yeah, that woman should never been part of your life. Never. All right. Let's go through the super chats real quick. Let's go through the super chats. Hat and Clogs, 43.34, $2. Ola Cappy, Ola Hat. Scrolling. Keep those doggies scrolling. Rawhide. Hat and Clogs for $5. Shout out to Aaron from the Peanut Gallery. What's up, Cappy? How you doing? Doing good. Kind of sad and depressed about this request, but that's the truth, man. Most parents don't love you as much as they love themselves. Act accordingly. Brian Dupree, $5. I pay my mom's rent sometimes. So does my sister. She puts me on the street at 15 and doesn't understand why why? Brian, why are you paying for your mom's rent? What do people, you all understand how, like, okay, don't feed the raccoons. Okay. There's raccoons in the back of your yard, and then you throw out the scraps, and then they beg. And then also now you got like 3 generations and 5 families of raccoons that don't know how to support themselves. Why do you enable your mom? You're not, stop paying. You know what, Brian? You email me and you pay me. $5 isn't worth it. Hat and Clogs. Chad needs Rooster Booster. Hell no. He can go get his own damn Rooster Booster. I'm not sharing none of my Rooster Booster. I got out of here in the morning. Princess Elkins was sleeping soundly till about noon today. Cappy got up early. Sam Whiskey, most American name in America. $10. My mom's marriages were equivalent to watching a praying mantis do the tango with a grass snake. You know, I'm not saying your dads don't love you either. Let me scroll down. There we go. Brian Dupree, $2. Laughing out loud. No one puts Clary in a corner. That's an old reference. Christoph. New comments. Scroll down, please, YouTube. Oh, man, this is horrible. YouTube is being very bad. It won't show the scroll down option. Christoph and on $5. JJ Luna has some good books on disappearing. Won't work on .gov, but great for ditching abusive idiots. Yeah, there you go. Read that book. Because she's got that's how she survives in America. That you're her anchor. She's gonna try and find you. And I guarantee if she's like arrogant and egotistical enough, like, you know, that's nobody puts baby in a corner. Sam Whiskey, $5. Life is great when you avoid toxic people. Where's the dog? I'm in Dallas. I'm not in Vegas. That's it. All right, there you go. Questions, answers. AssholeConsulting.com. Link below is a book, How Not to Become a Millennial. It's somewhat germane to the topic we're talking about. Also, if you're interested in getting your financial act together, I have a class out there on Teachable called Achieving Financial Excellence, the most direct path out of poverty, or the most direct path to financial stability. Anyway, you might want to take that. Brian for $2. My mom saved me from false domestic assault charge. Okay, does that entitle her to a right to live off of you forever? I'm sure my dad prevented me from getting hit by a car one time. It's like, I have my life debt to you. That allows you to like parasite off of me forever. All right. See you guys later. Toodles.